Hey, what's up guys? Steve here, fit.nation.com. So I get a lot of questions about my home gym. I post quite a few videos from me training at my house. So we basically converted our garage into a gym slash movie studio. We have some box lights and a whiteboard for shooting videos and content for YouTube. But more importantly, it is a gym. So I'm gonna just run through some of the things that I purchased. Didn't spend a lot of money, but I have more than enough to get any type of strength training workout or any type of cardio workout that I want. And we don't have a big space. It's a 2-car garage, but it's not that big, and half of it's got a heavy bag and our bikes. So there's just a smaller space, but that's all you really need. So I'm gonna show you how to optimize your space for it and how to save some money while doing it. So one of the very first things that I bought was this rack here. So we got this at Dick's Sporting Goods, and it was like 300 bucks in the store. So we found an online coupon that was like 20% off, and we didn't want to buy it online. I wanted to get it at the store, bring it home, and put it together. So I took the online coupon to the store, asked for the manager, don't ask an hourly employee, and he honored the coupon right away, and we bought this for like, whatever, 250 bucks or something like that. So this is a half rack. This is going to fit in most garages. You don't need a full rack. The full rack is where you step inside. You have 2 of these bars here, here, and here, and you step inside to squat or press. You don't need to do that. The half rack is plenty fine. Just make sure you get attachments for pull-ups. It's going to be a part of your routine, of course, right? So this has everything that you need to squat heavy, deadlift heavy, pull-ups, bench press heavy, all that kind of stuff. It doesn't take up too much space. We have a, like I said, a 2-car garage here, and this takes up maybe, I'm looking at the garage right now, maybe 15% of the space in here. And we don't have a big garage, so this is probably one of your best investments you can get, and it's only a couple $100. So this is one of the best investments that I made too. I bought this bench. It's an incline bench, nothing fancy. It's a little bit dinged up, but whatever. I found this in the neighborhood that I live in on a Facebook group, and they lived like, 10 blocks from me. So I went to the house. They wanted to get rid of all their stuff, so I bought this bench, an Olympic bar. This is an full Olympic weight bar, and then all the weights you see here. So I have 245s, 235s, 225s, and 10s and 5s and 2s and halves. So the whole gamut there. So I bought all of that for $100. So that would cost you, probably $350, $400 at least at the store if you bought it new. No need to do that, but you do need an Olympic bar and you do need some weights. Okay, so when you have this rack, obviously you have a tap bar that goes with it, and do your best to avoid paying retail for it. Really search for this one, any kind of yard sales or any type of website that's similar to Craigslist, like an Angie's List or something like that. Works fine. This is pretty easy to find, so just do a little bit of homework, but I would recommend, regardless of your goals, getting a bar and enough weight that's going to last you for a while. For most guys, what I have is plenty. I've never used this much weight in one sitting, so it's fine. So that's probably the best place to start. As you can see, this is my dumbbell collection. I'll get out of the way in a second. You see I have a few kettlebells. This is all pieced together. You can see I've got some silver ones here, some heavy, darker ones. I even got some rubber ones. I don't really care about a matching set, and it's probably going to save you money if you don't either, because these are all pieced together from yard sales or Craigslist. I picked up a few at like Dick's or Target or something. But whatever you can find, and again, I'll go back to Craigslist. If you search free weights, typically you're going to find a ton of stuff, especially when you're close to bigger cities. You're going to find a ton of stuff. People are trying to get rid of it. They don't want these heavy weights sitting around their house. So make them an offer. Offer to buy all their weights for X number of dollars. And I've gotten some of these weights for as cheap as like $5. So it's out there. The deals are out there. You just have to put a little bit of time into looking for it. All right, so here's my kettlebell collection again. So I've got a 50-pounder. I have 2 30s, a 35, a 15, and a 20. That's going to be good for most of your movements. If you want to set up heavier ones for like carries or something, that's fine. But this is perfect for like single arm deadlifts, single arm squats. We can do like clean presses or any kind of pressing movement with a little bit lighter ones. So, you know, just a wide range of maybe 4 or 5 kettlebells are plenty. Kettlebells are expensive. So if you go to the store, you know, any sporting goods store or Target or whatever, they're super expensive. So don't buy them there. Again, I've had most of my success on Craigslist with my kettlebells as well. So a little harder to find for sure. Not necessary to complete your gym. You know, people love them because they're cool and you can do a lot with them. But if you can get a set of dumbbells that cover all the way up to 55, 60, 65, even 70, you know, it's fine. You can get a phenomenal workout without ever touching a kettlebell. But if you want to get fancy and you want a couple of them in your repertoire, you're gonna have to look pretty hard to find them if you want them cheaper. If not, go to any store and be prepared to pay you know, $1.50 or so to $2 per pound. So this here is my box of tricks here. So this whole section right here is kind of all my ancillary fitness gear, some smaller things, cheaper stuff that you can pick up, odds and ends, but I would suggest having a few of these things. Number one, jump rope, okay? Probably one of the investments you can make. I used to use like $8 jump ropes. They kept breaking. So I ended up buying like a swivel ball bearing one. It's a speed rope. It's a bit heavier. And this I think was 30 bucks, but tons of use out of that. Set of bands here. Again, those are okay. You can use them in a pinch. I personally don't use them hardly at all. So, you know, if you want to spend 20 bucks on getting a set, it's fine. Stability ball, okay. This one's a little bit small, but this is actually a great tool. Not only you can use it for stretching, groundwork, any kind of stability movement works really well with this. And again, these are like 5 or 10 bucks. So what else do we have in here? One of my favorites here. This is a heavy, like cloth ball here. This is 14 pounds. Not great for slam balls because I had one break on me, but they're great for like wall balls and like side type movements and using them with a partner. I have a set here of these. These are one of the best investments that you can make right here. I got these at a discount store called Ollie's, which I'm trying to think of what an equivalent would be. It's kind of like you know, like a Walgreens, but it's like really cheap shit. It's been discounted or discontinued. They send it to this store. I mean, the store sucks. It's a shithole. But they have a lot of good stuff, including these slam balls. So these are filled with sand. And so the love about it is when you throw them, right, they don't come back up at you. This is a great tool. I have 10, 15, and 20 pounds. This thing was 10 bucks. That's it. You go to Dick's or a sporting goods store, the thing is like 30 bucks. So don't spend retail. Go to one of those little discount shops somewhere, and you may get lucky. All right. So next, I've got one of these bad boys here, Eric's pad. This isn't necessary for sure. It does offer a little bit of stability work if you have ankle issues. It helps with ankle mobility if you stand on this, especially with one foot with no shoe. It really helps with ankle mobility. It's also good for half kneeling exercises when you're in that position, protecting your knee. Foam roller. Everybody should be using a foam roller. If you're not, start. I have a video that shows you how to use one. Watch it. And of course, boom! Thigh Master. This actually was a gag gift from a client of mine, so I still have it. And let's see what else. Aha! Another good investment. 10, 15 bucks for cones. You can use them for all kinds of agility drills. You can really use anything you want, but these are pretty cheap and kind of cool to use. And last, one of my favorite tools is this sandbag here. This is a 40-pound sandbag by Skills, S-K-L-Z. This is an awesome, awesome tool for all kinds of stuff. Just a great functional piece of equipment. I would highly recommend that. You can build your own. I'm actually going to be shooting a video here pretty soon, creating my own sandbag. But you can buy that. It's not too expensive. It's going to cost you 50 or 60 bucks. Well worth it. Just buy a really durable one. Make sure you look at the reviews because there's a lot of products out there that are expensive, but as soon as you get them home and start using them, they fall apart and they're pieces of shit. So do your homework, always look at the reviews. So that's really it, guys. I mean, that's pretty much all there is to my home gym. Handful of pieces of equipment. I've probably spent $600, somewhere in there, on everything here. And I wouldn't need a gym I love going to a gym, which is why I belong to a couple different gyms, but I don't necessarily need one. One of the downsides of training in your garage is that it's fucking freezing in the winter and it's hot as shit in the summer. Like right now, I'm sweating my ass off. It's about 90 degrees in here, but it's fine. You know, if you're looking to save a few bucks, or your schedule doesn't allow you to get out to a gym at the right times, and you just want to go and do it either in your garage or your basement, the stuff that I listed out here, I would suggest getting most of that started. If you do your homework, you shop smart, you make some phone calls, do a little bit of research, there's no reason you can't outfit your entire garage or basement for less than $500. So that's a pretty good deal. It's going to last you forever as long as you take care of it, and you're going to get all the things you need out of that as far as your workouts are concerned. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them below.